And we are live. How's it,
Okay.
guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I'm here with my friend Mipet. How's it going?
There we go.
I'm hearing an
Okay.
echo.
Yep, no, I've just turned it off.
Okay. So we are live.
Yes, we are live now.
Lovely stuff because, uh, I'm always the greatest at getting us live. All right, darling.
But
So, how you doing? What you want to start with?
I'm good. I think we should start with Amber Heard. Got to tell me what the hell is going on. What did she
Damn it,
say?
man. So, obviously, we start off with the verdict. And Johnny Depp was, he was vindicated and he was found not guilty, or should I say innocent. But prior to this verdict coming out, I want to tell you about there's a magazine in my country, South Africa, which is called You Magazine. And on the front cover is a picture of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And the headline is The Trial That's Divided the World, the harrowing details, the shocks, the ugliness, and how the court of public opinion has damaged things for women everywhere.
Oh, okay. I don't think so, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
I
want to
think it's.
tell me?
Yeah, well, I'd
Tell
like to
me.
know how that works. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the jury found that she lied. I mean, this is
Her
the
ass off.
jury we're talking about.
Yeah,
People
they
who
did
sat and listened for 6 weeks.
weeks. Yep. And they did poll the jury, and it was completely unanimous that they all found, they did find her, that Johnny Depp's lawyer, that he, one of the statements he made was deflammatory. Oh, see,
Defamatory. Yeah,
that's the
defamatory.
one.
Yes.
So she got 2 million for that, but she still owes him like 8.35 million.
I think it's
Because
10.35 million. Yeah.
no, 8.35, because he got awarded 10 million for his, from her, and then he got,
Yeah, do the
then
math.
then 350,000 was the maximum that he could get awarded for the compensatory bit. So,
Yeah, but monetary win, but I don't
yeah.
think it was ever about the money.
No, it wasn't ever. It was
Yeah,
never
to
about the money.
restore this man to his, self. She robbed
Yep.
him. She robbed him of much, so much, too much, in fact. And now she's come out and, well, she's made me angry because, she's made it worse for real victims. When real victims go to the police and say, okay, whatever happened, and the police see bruises, what are they going to think? Oh, is that a bruise kit? Is that, just made up? Is that makeup? Because apparently there's makeup now. She's in the acting industry. They have these things at their disposal.
Yeah, I don't think that she will ever, if she does get beaten up, I feel sorry for her, because I don't think that a policeman will ever believe her again. But like it came out today that a lot of people were concerned for her sister, because who, like
She's
she went
abused her
home,
sister.
and she has abused her sister in the past. And look at
Yes.
what's, a lot of people were worried that she's going to go home and be pissed off, and her sister is going to be there.
Yeah,
So,
a victim.
you know, yeah, she'll be exactly. She's already been
Um,
a victim of Amber's. So, you know, hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter. How's it going? All right, let me ask you this, my doll. Tell me something. Apparently, she might be up for charges in your country because your
Yep.
country takes the glass shard attack thing very, very
Yeah, it's
seriously.
Yeah, it's called glassing over here. It's if you
Glassing,
smash a
yes.
bottle or a glass or whatever and use that as a weapon, yes, it is very fucking serious because it does happen. Well, I wouldn't say regularly, but it is a big thing because we don't have shit fuck tons of guns and crap.
Hmm.
So, at a pub or, I mean, actually, just a quick story. Down the road from me, uh, a couple of years back now, a guy actually did get, one guy smashed a bottle and stabbed this other dude in the neck and he bled out.
Oh
And
God.
yeah,
Okay,
so,
okay.
you know,
All right.
yeah, so
Yes,
it is
yes.
very,
Very
very fucking
dangerous.
serious. It is.
Yes,
It's
yes.
so
And
it
I'm
is
so
taken
glad.
extremely serious. So
Yes, I see
yeah,
that. And
so,
it
and
looks
she'll
like
never work in Hollywood
Australia.
again. She'll never work in Australia again. She'll never work in England again, UK. So she's really fucking burnt every bridge she ever had. So,
I
and I
really
hope,
seriously want to know who like makes life decisions by watching TikTok. Honestly, tell me who makes life decisions by TikTok. Like it
well,
is not an influential. I does it have even any information? Because even
I don't know.
YouTube
I don't
has
watch
some
TikTok. Tik
information.
I don't watch TikTok, so I don't even know half fucking what anyone's talking about when they go, "Did you see this on TikTok?" Well, no, because I don't fucking watch it.
So let me tell you here it says one of the things written in here it says in the kangaroo court that is TikTok, Johnny Depp won a long time ago. um,
Yep.
all of us watched the trial live on YouTube. We all saw and heard everything, and the jury wasn't partisan to the outside world, isn't it? They
We,
weren't allowed to, they were only allowed to see what was presented as evidence in the trial.
yes, and did you hear Amber's fucking the witch that was Amber's lawyer, whatever, if Elaine?
Elaine, oh my goodness,
She
don't even.
she came
I'm
out
trying.
on the news, on some
Yes,
fucking news or talk show or something, saying that, oh yeah,
they
she's
go.
actually saying that there was a corruption of the jury because, oh, as if they wouldn't have gone home, they went home every night, as if they wouldn't have spoken to people about it, as if their families wouldn't have talked about it, as
Evidence
if they wouldn't have stayed off media platforms and blah blah. So she's now saying that there was a
insulting the
corruption
intelligence of the population.
of not only the
That's
population.
what she's doing.
She's now saying that the jury was corrupted
The
and
jury
calling
wasn't,
them
hey,
fucking.
they dismissed, apparently they did dismiss that one guy who already expressed bias towards Johnny Depp. And since they found that out, they dismissed him. This was like a real fucking live court with the law and the citations and fucking case law and all sorts of things that they cited. This was like a real
Yeah, and they
case.
kept the
This is a
jurors.
real
They've
thing.
they've suppressed the jurors' names for a reason. and they're going to be suppressed for another year
Yeah.
so that they don't get fucking harassed. And what's Elaine doing? Oh, they're corrupted. They were corrupted by this, that, and the other, and
I
blah,
want to
blah, blah.
know if anybody knows, like, according to this, we've got three people watching. If anybody knows what Elaine's qualifications are, because that woman doesn't even know how to formulate a question. How?
Well,
How do you
apparent,
become a lawyer, a trial lawyer,
well, apparently,
when you stutter
most
like
of her
that?
cases, she's quite well thought of in her county, but
A
most of
county,
her
okay.
yeah, but most of her um, lawyering, she's settled out of court. She's very
Oh, so she
rarely
doesn't
gone
know
into court.
trial
Yeah,
and
or
argue the
that's what I
case.
heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean,
Okay,
heard, you know what
Amber
I mean?
Heard spoke a lot of lies, which hurt a lot of women who are really being abused out there. There are probably now many women who aren't going to be able to get the help they so desperately need because this believe all woman is just not working out for them. I mean, I'm all for any real victim, requiring justice and all of that. But if you are lying to get it, how does it help anybody? How?
Exactly.
She
Yeah.
killed it for the ACLU. She did not give that $7 million. She doesn't even know the meanings of English words. The word pledge means I promise to do this for you. The word donate means here you go, take the fucking money.
Yep. And
So
yes.
she came
Yeah,
across as a
that made me
fucking
angry.
flat earth, young earth creationist,
And
having a
she was
definition
saying
fight on
that,
the stand.
yeah, but the fact that, she pledged it to children and the ACLU,
The
it's
Children's
like,
Hospital Mipet. Oh,
exactly.
did you
How
see
dare
that?
she?
Wait, Johnny Depp's fans are like the best, right? They went and scoured the internet and they found the video of her and her sister celebrating on the day of the divorce. I
Oh,
will
yes,
ask
I
Bobby
saw
to.
that.
Oh, you saw it. Oh,
I'm pretty
come
sure I
on.
did.
Where she and her sister are in the car, purported to be very high and like shaking their heads around and singing that song crazily.
Oh, I don't know whether I saw the song.
No, no, they blocked out the song. The guy blocked out the song for copyright because
Ah,
copyright and all of that. So, but you can see how crazily they are shaking, like headbanging in the car. I'm surprised they didn't hit their head like against the steering wheel or something.
oh, kind of wish they did. Then she might have had the excuse that she was brain damaged or something, maybe.
I almost can't decide who the actual star of the witnesses were. Was it that TMZ guy or was it Kate Moss?
Oh, I really liked. There was a few that I really liked. Uh, yeah, the TMZ guy was pretty cool. The way he, I'm not after my 5 minute and my 15 minutes, and then she's like, "Oh, well, you're." I love the fact
Yeah,
Elaine is. Oh, you're being a bit.
presupposition. Yeah, I could say the same about you
Like you,
about taking this
yeah.
case. And also, I saw a little clip. Apparently, somebody got a tattoo of Camille Vasquez on themselves.
Oh,
I don't know
awesome.
how. Yeah, and she was just when they told her, she just like sort of like like you want to burst out laughing, but you don't really let the sound come out. She's very cute.
Yes,
She really
yes.
appreciated that her hard work, the whole team's hard work, paid off in the end. People saw the case for what it was. I mean, throwing a whole entire bottle a glass bottle at somebody. That is ridiculous enough. Throwing a fucking Red Bull can at somebody's face. That is not how adults should resolve, um, should I say,
Anything.
very calmly, disagreements.
Oh lordy. Did you God, what was I going to say? Oh, the Dr. Spiegel Spiegel. Did you hear that they actually there's two Dr. Spiegels, right?
Oh my
And
God. Okay.
they got the wrong one. There's that, like they're both psychiatrists. One's like got a really good record. The other one was the one that was on the stand, who is absolutely, how he was doing his weird voice, weird faces
Yes,
and all
and
that sort of shit.
do I have
And
to
he's
answer that question?
so, well, the poor other one, started getting, he was like, had 5 stars and he was, thought really well of. And then because of this, people started giving him really bad fucking reports. And he's
Oh
like,
my goodness.
it's like, but he was different, he wasn't even that. And Elaine obviously chose the wrong fucking dude, didn't she?
She's a moron.
She's
I'm sorry, I
absolutely,
don't like to really badmouth people, but Elaine, and the fact that she went on a news thing to tell her little bit there, what? Did we all like watch the same thing? Like,
no.
she didn't even question Kate Moss. She took a dig at everybody else. She questioned everybody else's motives and ethics and everything, but they didn't go near Kate Moss.
Because they had nothing to be able to say to her.
All
There was
Amber's
nothing.
lies. The one that hurt the
Yeah.
most was the. Okay, never mind. So this
TMZ, but
article.
also, and I also loved the dude from the trailer park.
Yes, he didn't
He
even
was,
bother to put a suit on. Fucking hell.
yeah,
I'm
just lobbed on in, yeah,
thinking,
and then she's going, oh, I didn't even see him there. I didn't, he probably wasn't even there. And then she turns around like 2 sentences later and says, oh, he's, I've known, he's been in a lot of cases, and I've seen him, da 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 da. Why should I believe him or some shit? And I'm thinking, you just said that you had never seen him before. And now you're saying that he's been in loads of cases that you've been, what the fuck, woman?
And the other one was where the TMZ guy explained that, he was the dispatcher of the film crew, not he was the
Yes.
cameraman. And then she says, like, what did you do when you get there, with your camera? But I didn't go there with my camera. I sent the crew, the camera crew. No, Elaine was terrible. Elaine,
Yep.
girl, you need to brush up, polish your language skills and everything. And don't say and everything. You
Oh God.
So yeah, this article in the You magazine is really disgusting because we watched the trial. We saw, Mipet, she was writing without writing.
I
People zoomed
know.
in on it to
That
find
was
that a
just
pen.
so bad. Yep. And that did you see the meme with all the post-it notes stuck all over her lawyer? Jesus, that was hilarious. Because so was she actually writing anything on the post-it notes? Or was she just like ripping them off and just handing him like empty post-it notes because it just looked good or some shit? Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. Come on.
And the son of the son of the older lawyer that was sitting next to her, and he's just like going, oh, for fuck's sake, you could see him with his rolling his eyes and just go, well, he was a bit more professional than that, but you could just see that all he wanted to do was go, oh my God, because he shook his head sort of very slightly a couple of times, going, oh, for fuck's sake, you know. You
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
I watched this thing on body language, her body language, while the verdict was read.
yeah.
And they were all saying, gee, she was furious. And
She
yeah,
was
because
furious. I
she
saw
started,
somebody's opinion that they said that they were even thankful that Johnny wasn't there because the way she was seething,
yep.
she probably would have ripped him apart just with her eyes alone. Never mind what she would do if she got her hands on him.
Oh, and
Am I
I
being
love the
too
lawyers all.
dramatic?
No, I loved all the lawyers at the end. All of Johnny's lawyers are just hugging each other. Yay. And yeah. And
Yeah, I
Amber
saw
just
somebody made a
storms off.
video. Yeah, somebody made a video of her entering and then her exiting.
Yeah.
Like
And
when
did
she
you
came
see
out of
that
the court, also, boo.
her sister bolted out of the court after her?
Yeah,
Did you see
yeah,
that? And
yes.
that was when everyone was sort of, the couple of things that I watched, and it was like, oh God, I hope she's, you know, she's going to be okay, because she will be in the car with Amber going home, you
Yeah.
know, and it was just like, holy shit. But Jesus,
Now
she
is
had a
her now that
sour
the
ass
other
face.
story. Amber Heard had a girlfriend, and Amber also
Yeah.
put her hands on that girl. I wonder
Yep.
now that it's out in the open, will that girl bring is that girl able to bring domestic charges against this girl now, Amber?
I don't know. I don't know.
Aren't the
Is there a
police like
statute?
obligated to
Well, is there a
investigate
stat?
such crimes if they
Is
know about it?
Was there a statute of limitations
I don't think there's a
on
statute of
those
limitation on
things?
like violence against people, like rape, and I don't
Well,
know. I
there.
don't think so. Maybe 20
I mean,
years, 25 years
yeah. Well, when was she with this other person? It was before
prior to
Johnny.
2013. Yeah, looks like prior to
So
2013. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I
But the
know that.
fact that
I
this
think
girl can put,
murder is something like 20 years.
I would say this girl fucked up my like most favorite movie of all time, which is Drive Angry. I don't know how I'm gonna ever be. I don't. How do I even watch that movie again? And it's like one of my favorite favorites. You know?
Well, I'm pissed off because I love Jason Momoa, and she's just fucked Aquaman for me,
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
just as hot as fuck, you know. And let's just
And
hope
he,
that they're going to cut I think they'd cut her down to like maybe 10 minutes into Aquaman 2 is what I heard. And
like
like
what
there's
I
just a
suggest.
little bit of her at the beginning and a little bit of her at the end, but I'm just hoping that the whole lot just gets cut onto the fucking cutting room floor and they just put in a new actress and to do those bits. The role
I
can be
think that they
condensed
should
into something
remake the
small.
whole, because she's not even like a main character, like in that story. From what I heard,
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
what I
watched
mean. Just
anything.
retake put in a smaller amount as possible and reshoot those particular scenes and fuck her
Yeah.
off completely. Because I was
Look, the
watching,
girl's
well,
gotta eat. So
yeah,
if
I had a
somebody out
listen.
there willing to let her flip some burgers and not let her spit in your food or something,
Oh God, would you
like
really trust her to
Americans,
do that? No,
no.
let her go to like Walmart or somewhere and stock shelves.
No, don't stock shelves. Give her like a feather duster and let her dust things that can't break. Like things that are stuck to the floor and can't break. Sorry, I'm being too nasty. Sorry, girl. I hope you come right. Fucking learn your lesson and try and be a decent human being. I understand that, like
Well,
narcissism
no,
is like a
because yeah,
disease or
actually, don't.
something, but try and treat yourself. Make yourself get better and be a better person. Be a constructive member of
Well, that's just
society
it.
instead of fucking sowing hate.
the fact that she has accused all these people of perjury
Yeah,
in
they've
this
come out of the
trial,
woodwork. Fucking
and yet
moron.
she has perjured herself so much, then she should be facing some jail time. You know, even if it's
Yeah.
like 3 months, 6 months, whatever. I would love to see this
No,
bitch in jail.
no, I
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. I think
Doesn't
she
have to
needs to
be
be more constructive than fucking
doesn't have to
feeding us
be in
3 square meals a day from the taxpayers. No,
no,
no.
it doesn't
She
have to
must
be a
be given
maximum security.
community.
No,
No,
it doesn't have to
community
be a max.
service. Go
No, make
clean
a
babies' diapers and stuff. There are orphan children out there that need help. You're supposed
no
to give
because
the money to the
you
children's hospital. Go and give your
you would
time.
no, I don't agree because she's got a kid. You would leave her kid with her. I wouldn't want her looking after her. I wouldn't want to be her kid. No.
Look, I
If
don't
she
know,
can
hey,
do this
because
to her sister and to other people, do you honestly think that once this kid is growing up, the kid hits 13, 14, and disagrees with her mother, that her mother won't slap her one? I wouldn't want to take that risk, would you?
I don't know. I can't judge somebody else's motherhood, but I mean, maybe she's very good to her baby. We don't know
Maybe
that.
she
Nobody
is.
has.
But when that baby gets, or what happens if the baby starts screaming when it's teething or something? I mean, shit,
Yeah, it is
you
a
know?
scary prospect.
She, it really is. And I just would, for, let's just say, if I was her sister or her mother or her in her family, I would seriously be saying, let's go to a real psychiatrist and a real psychologist, not
Yeah,
these fuckwits that you pulled off
hacks.
and gave them thousands of dollars to lie their asses off for you, but a
Yeah.
real one,
Mm,
and really find out what disorders she really does have.
yeah.
Because,
She
the
definitely needs help
narcissism
though.
and the, yeah,
Yeah, she
exactly.
needs
But,
professional help.
and I think
That's
that
what I can
until she gets
say.
that professional help, I wouldn't be leaving that baby alone with her.
Yeah, has anybody spoken about that though? I haven't heard anything about that. I
Well,
mean,
that she
even her
was saying that
lawyers
she was
lied.
getting, well,
Even
she
her
was saying
lawyers lied for her.
well, exactly. But I mean, she
They
was saying that
doctored.
she's getting threats saying that, people want to put my baby in a microwave and shit. Well, okay,
No,
if
no,
she's
no. I
getting
don't.
death
Why the
threats and
fuck would
shit,
somebody attack the
I know,
baby though?
I don't
Don't
believe
fucking
that
attack the
either.
baby, people.
No,
Fucking
I know,
attack the fucking source, which is
but if
Amber
she's got
Heard.
that sort
That
of shit
baby
in
is
her head,
innocent.
if that's what she's saying in her head,
Yeah,
oh, if
yeah.
I say that, this, that, and the other, my baby's in danger, I just wouldn't fucking, I'm sorry, but I just wouldn't leave that kid with her because you never know what
No,
she could do to it and go, oh, it was one of these people that threatened my child. And
that's
look
true
what's
too.
happened.
Oh God. Shall we get away from the conspiracies?
Yeah,
Somebody please protect that
conspiracy.
baby.
Yes. Yep, that's all
Just
I would,
protect that
that's
baby.
just my thoughts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we need to protect the baby. If
Yeah.
she
Because I'm,
has
me
displayed.
being a new grandma, and I just, as I told you last night, Sal, my grandson is teething at the moment,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it can be really frustrating, when they
yeah,
cry and
no.
there's nothing you can really do to comfort them because it's just they're in pain. And, so all you can do is just do your best to, try and comfort them as best you can. And sometimes your best ain't good enough and all they'll do is cry and you just got to deal with it, you know? And it's not their fault, it's
Oh,
not your fault, it's nobody's fault. So,
check
you know,
this little thing. She didn't even carry the baby herself.
no,
It was a
I know.
surrogate.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So Would you leave
Ah,
your kid with her? I'm
no,
sorry, but
don't be silly.
exactly.
I'm sorry. No.
She's got
Yeah.
no, you know,
Empathy.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
she's got. No.
exactly.
She's got no empathy. And people with no empathy scare the hell out of me, because
Yes,
they can
exactly,
never put
Peter. Won't
themselves in
someone
somebody
think of the
else's
children?
shoes.
Yeah.
Ah,
I know
so,
you're a Simpsons fan now.
no, not really. I mean, I
No,
got to
not you.
watch
I'm
a
talking
little.
about Peter in the chat. Won't
Oh,
somebody think of the children? It's a line from The
I
Simpsons,
know, I
Sal.
know.
Yes,
So overused, also.
I know.
Oh, God. Yes, yes, yes. So, shall
But so
we
true.
shall we address our title of the video a little
Yes,
bit of the live stream?
yes. I'd like
Uh,
Peter's input on this. If, well, we believe in global warming. Well, I believe in global warming because, like, it's happening over here, as you know, Peter. Like, if anything, Australians know of global warming because our weather's fucking freaking the fuck out right now. What would flat earthers call it? Do they believe in global warming? Well, do they believe in the warming of the planet? This is what I want to know. And if they do they call it flat warming? Or is it a hot plate? You know, the sun makes a circle pattern like a stove's hot plate. This is my big question. Tell me, Sal, what's your
I
thoughts?
don't. Well, shall I help you? Shall I help you drown your brain in some stupidity?
Please
Um,
do.
all right. um, if the Earth was a spinning ball, you couldn't see the sun on the horizon from Italy and California at the same time because the sun on the globe is 93 million miles away. Take your time, do some drawings.
Okay. And that has
The
to do
reason,
with it being a hot plate. Why?
because the Earth is not spinning, don't you know? So it must be flat. Therefore, it must be flat. Therefore, it must be uh, a plate or a plot.
Global warming is really heating up. So, exactly. So, it's a hot plate. So, it's
Yeah, but
not
is it a
actually.
hot plate? Come on, flat earthers. We don't have any flat earthers, do we? I mean, they don't join us for any conversation. So how the hell are we supposed to know what the
Well,
hell
we
they are
did have
thinking?
one. We did have one. First probably think the sun is falling. Yeah.
Oh
Help, the sky is
God.
falling. Chicken Little here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
uh,
No.
well, they think, yeah, well, if you get, well, they think what meteorites and shit like that's glass falling off the dome, don't they?
I want to know if somebody saw my video of last night. Besides you, Mipet, I know you watched it. But I mean, I need a flat earther to tell me what the fuck is going on. Why is the sun doing that? The sun isn't supposed to set. There's not supposed to be a minus altitude for the sun once it goes below the horizon. Where the hell is it going? And how the hell is it coming back to the below the opposite horizon to rise again, to go to the other horizon, to go away? How the hell is this happening? I need a flat earther here right now. Like,
It's
that's a
God.
demand.
It's God.
God!
Yes. Just
No, please
remember.
don't let it be God.
Oh, God. Well, I hate to tell you, Sal, but God has a split personality.
Hey, I had that thought, right? What about, because here in South Africa, we have this plant called Malpita. I don't know why there are no South Africans in my chat today, but we have this thing called Malpita. Now, mal translated to English is mad, right? And pitta is the pips of this plant. So it's mad pips, which like you grind it or crush it or whatever and smoke it like you would some marijuana, and then it gives you a trip. A trip almost akin to um, almost like acid, but not quite, more intense. It does the hallucinations and everything. So, what if in the Middle East was a plant or plants like this one I just described? And these people were smoking it and then having these effects of, God is a burning bush, or um, Moses climbing the mountain. I mean, maybe he was just sitting there high as a kite and thinking that he's climbing up the mountain and thinking that he's talking to God and God giving him the tablets and everything. But meanwhile, it's all a hallucination. And he wrote it down. Well, I know Moses didn't write, but maybe he told somebody. And that somebody wrote it down, but in the form of a story. It wasn't an actual true experience. It was more like an hallucination. That is my hypothesis, because some things in the Bible are just unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. You cannot even fake it till you make it. I don't know.
Would you
It just
would you like
sounds.
would you like my theory?
Oh God, do tell.
Okay. Well, my theory is that if the world is flat and God is real, then God used the flat earth as a tissue. He sneezed on it, and man is made of his snot. So
Oh, does it have to
he
be
snotted on the tissue, and man is spawned from the microbial life that
that he sneezed out?
came from his snot. Yep. So man was made from God's snot. Now,
Okay, I don't
there
like
you
that
go.
idea.
Either that or man made up God.
The man made up God sounds more plausible, because if we look at things like evolutionary biology, which, if a flat earther is ever going to listen to this video, the definition of evolution in this regard is the change in allele frequencies in a population over successive generations. So when I talk about evolution, that's what I'm talking about, right? So,
Yep. Yep.
uh, fuck, I forgot my point because I had to define evolution for the fuckers. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm saying that even if there
No.
is a
Oh,
God,
right. Right.
he would
That's what
just
I was.
watch on and be having a really good fucking laugh, because, I mean, it's not like we've got evidence of God and he's not giving us any. So man made him up, but if he was real, he hasn't shown us that he's real, so he's sitting back and just pissing himself laughing at all the fucking crazy ass shit that his
Could be.
his afterthought of man does.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say, because we've been around for about like plus minus 200-300,000 years. So when did God sneeze and the snot be in the tissue? And, where is the expanse of the tissue? And what shape is the tissue?
Well, the tissue, like I said, it's flat Earth. So I said if the Earth was flat, it's like a tissue, and it's
Ah,
God snotted on it. You see, so if you think that the Earth is flat, then you've got to believe that God snotted on it and that's how man was made. None of this bullshit of make man from dirt and a bone. No, 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 no,
Dirt and a
no.
bone.
Your God snotted on it and made man from the biological snot that he snotted on it.
But God is timeless, spaceless, uh, and immaterial.
Spaceless. He's got no
Yeah.
space in his. Yeah, that'd be right. He's got space between his ears.
Apparently, it's outside of space and time, so that might be an obstacle. An obstacle. Hi,
Hey,
Stevie
Stevie.
B. Oh no. Yes, Stevie. You know what? Hey, I found out that we are uh, deuterostomes, right? We are the only animals that our asses form first, apparently. So,
So,
literally at
balloon
one
not
point
to
we,
go.
yeah, so your
The
comment
great.
about he wiped his butt. I'm sorry.
What? The great arcal seizure. What's. Oh, the ark. Yeah, okay. Yep, yep. No, I still reckon he's. I reckon God's. I wonder, because in Genesis, okay, this is like the first book of the Bible, like, apparently. I don't know. I haven't, like, read it all. So, but doesn't
Thank
he
God.
say, like, doesn't this God dude say us and our and all that sort of shit, like he's a, like he's royalty, like the Queen says the royal we and the royal us and all that sort of shit. So that means he's got
No.
to have know what?
I don't think that's what he means because, like, from what I understand, all of these entities, like, apparently Jesus is the Word, right? And the Word became flesh and walked the earth. So, Jesus and the Father and the Word all existed prior to, like, in the beginning, God said, if you
So
can understand.
definitely a split personality. He's got all these different
That's
fucking
why I
things.
am saying that Malkuta
Okay.
idea of mine, I think, is more plausible than there actually being a God and the God directed Moses and whoever all else. Right? I think that these guys were chewing on stuff that was making them have these experiences, like you speak to a person who's taken shrooms, speak to a person who's taken a quarter acid, or somebody who smoked some mandrax, or somebody who's taken some cat. Speak to them. Crystal meth, crystal meth makes you hallucinate all sorts of scenarios. If your mind is not calm when you take these extreme mind altering drugs, you're not going to be able to really control yourself in the hallucination.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry, but
can't
I
wait for
think
me
that
to
those
start
people.
taking mind altering drugs again. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, the time is
Oh,
going fast.
I know.
Time, I say
Oh,
like time moves exactly the way it moves.
yeah.
And, you know,
Well, it's just
but
not
yeah.
fast enough for me. But yes,
No,
yes,
but
it is.
that's why I do like time started at the instance of the Big Bang. And my other thing with like religious people is that a religious person proposed the Big Bang. That person, he didn't name it that guy, George Lemaitre. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But he was a Catholic priest, man.
Yeah, and what? So, yeah, no scientist ever said the Big Bang. That's just
Yes,
what. Yeah, that's just what
it was
pseudoscientists
actually.
and religious idiots called it.
Yes, it was actually a guy on a radio. It was Fred Hoyle, who was giving like a radio interview discussion about this Big Bang proposition. right? And he said, "Oh, what was it? The Big Bang." Like in a he wanted to deride the idea, and then that idea stuck. That's just the name that stuck. It is not, some names just don't imply the actual explanation of what the hell is going on. And this is the case with the Big Bang, because these people often say, "Oh, how can an explosion create something out of nothing? How can nothing explode and create something?" And that's what the Big Bang wanted to do to people's thoughts. You think, "Oh,
That's
it
what
was a big
these
bang."
idiots. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
It
Well,
wasn't. It
it
was
wasn't that.
it was all of
Wasn't
space contained in that very tiny portion. It was all of space contracted into that tiny piece of, they say, infinitesimal. Uh, all of the density, everything was in that one spot. And something was happening inside there. We don't fucking know what. And anybody who fucking says that they know, they are lying. They don't know. Nobody knows. We don't know what happened in that initial. That's why we start
oh, but
counting
remember,
at,
God had a thought, and then the whole fucking thing was that everything fucking happened because God thought something, wasn't it? Isn't that what that was
I
supposed to
don't know,
happen?
did God think? I know that in the Indian culture, uh, Brahma's dreaming states just create universe after universe, as he's dreaming. And from what I understand, like the Bhagavad Gita actually gets the closest number to the age of the earth, which is like 4,320,000,000 years. The Bible says, well, not the Bible, but the people who believe in the Bible says the earth is only 6,000 years old. So I don't know if God had a thought or not. But none of the
uh,
thoughts of God that people actually wrote down, that supposedly God used, as an inspiration to write down his perfect inerrant word, they didn't get anything right. Like, what can you use in the Bible besides, as you say, be a good person, don't kill, all of that? But scientifically, like, help communities and society advance and, be bigger and better people. The Bible doesn't even condemn slavery.
well, no, the Bible like encourages it, if anything.
Yeah, so how can we take it seriously if it doesn't even say? I mean, it gives you instructions on where to get your slaves.
Yeah,
Like who
and
to have and who.
how to
Yeah,
commit genocide, how to, just do everything
bigotry.
fucking. Yep.
How
Um.
to hate people for fucking
Yep.
inconsequential reasons.
And women are
Like,
the worst people on the planet, and yeah,
yeah, unless unless somebody died and you need somebody to come and cleanse the body and get it ready for burial, which is how you women were used back in the day of Jesus.
yep, exactly,
Yeah, so I'm
exactly.
sorry. It always so man created God in man's image. If you look at how petty, man
Did
can
you just say
be.
man created God in man's image,
Yes.
or God created man in God's image?
No, man created God in man's image. Because if you look at the way God is portrayed in the Bible, he's portrayed as petty, childish, vengeful, angry, insolent. He regrets. These are all human traits. Any powerful, almighty, omniscient God should not possess these traits. These are human traits.
Yep, and the worst ones that there are.
Yeah, like, I mean, how, for me, my motto will be like, if I ever became rich, but that's what my motto has always been: money drives harder than a whip. If you want, productivity and maybe honesty and loyalty out of the people who you want to follow you, you should give them money rather than beating the shit out of them and making them fearful. But that's my opinion,
Yeah,
you
see,
know.
that's what I don't get is why do people
Hi,
believe
my
that?
mom bakes cakes. Hello, darling.
Hiya.
Sorry. Carry on, darling.
Well, I'm just wondering why people think that beating and hurting people actually freaking work. Why does that mean, you know, yeah, why do people think that fear is the ultimate power over another person?
I don't know. I find I mean, when in the history of ever did it ever yield positive results? And we're not only talking about slavery, we're talking about all sorts of things: child trafficking, women trafficking, stealing families from here and going and dumping them there and say, yeah, here's a piece of land, work this land or whatever it is. It's all sorts of things. People being lied to about jobs in places when they get there, you know. I feel that drug dealers, these guys, big criminals, hijackers, and they can do so much more good if they have the intellect. It doesn't just take a dumb fuck to be a criminal. Why can't you use that good brain of yours to do good in the world, and then we can all be happy? Why must you rule by terror? Whether it's the government or the criminals, either way, it might as well be the same thing.
Yep, exactly.
I choose to be empathetic and sympathetic, especially you, Mipet. You know my history, you know my background, and still it has not made me a mean, bitter person. I just want people to realize that we are all just fucking people. And we all, once we are born and somebody, allows us, like your mother doesn't fucking kill you or something, like once we are born, we have a right to live.
Yes, agreed. Although sometimes, you know, you kind of wish, oh, fuck, why did they keep me alive? Why am I alive?
No,
But
what
then,
I don't think that anymore. I used to wonder because I was a prem baby. I had to spend 3 months in the incubator to survive. The doctor told my mom that she will die and I will die if she carries the baby to term. But both of us lived quite some time, and here I still am. So I don't ask that question anymore. But what I want to know is what prompts any person who goes into like any field that involves helping people, helping society, be part of society, getting your fucking ID, getting your driver's license, getting your insurance in order, having a fucking bank account. Why do they make these things more difficult than it is? 30 years ago, I understand. But now, we live in a fucking age of technology. Press of a button, you can get something done. It doesn't need to be
oh,
wrapped in red tape.
oh my God, my daughter told me something yesterday that just I had to fucking laugh at. There was, I think she saw it on like either Facebook or, something like that, that there was this woman who'd gone and bought a car and she went to sign the documents and the guy made her tick the box that said, I am not a bot. She was
Yeah!
standing in front of him and she had to manually sign the fucking form saying that she was not a bot. I mean, come on. Fucking hell. How ridiculous is that?
Sorry,
I mean,
sorry, I'm so
Jesus.
sorry. You made me choke. Oh my
No.
goodness. Holy fuck. Okay, we
Isn't
have
that just
reached that stage of absolute ridiculousness.
ridiculousness? Exactly. I mean, for fuck's sake, you know. Oh, I mean,
Oh
when
my
she told me,
god.
I'm just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And it's like, nah, look. And she just,
Okay,
oh,
which is worse, right? Putting a an expiry date on like soap and washing powder and things like that, or putting an expiry date on a pot, like a steel pot.
you mean like a saucepan or a fry pan or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. So
How
I
can there
have to
be an
tell you
expiry date on a fucking pot?
exactly. Right. So the guy comes in and he says, "No, this pot is expired. Look at the date. Look at the date." And my hubby looks at the pot and it's got their MD, which is the manufacture date.
Yeah. I was going to say, what date is on a fucking pot except for the day it was
Yeah,
made?
exactly. It was
Okay.
so funny. It was so funny.
But I mean,
Water
soap
has a
and
use by
dishwashing,
date. Yes.
soap and fucking washing powder, does that go off? I didn't, I mean, if you get water on it, I mean, I suppose it could go like fucking hard and shit,
No, I
but
don't
does
know
it
what
go off?
happened.
Does
No,
that
it
have a use by
shouldn't.
date? I
It
was going
has
to
a
say,
sell by date.
okay, or best
So,
before date, maybe?
yeah, like a best before date or a sell by date because Bobby has to do returns on the soap and the washing powder and stuff. I don't know why they put expiry dates on these things.
That's weird. And yeah,
Yeah.
bottled water has a use by date because it can go stagnant or some shit, apparently.
Mm, mm. That is true about water. I wouldn't trust water that's probably been standing for more than 3 days.
Best before 3069.
Well, if there was tartazin in the stuff, I'm sure it would have been best before 3069.
Now, my mum bakes cakes. Are you sure you're not a bot? I need to be, like you've got to sign this piece of paper saying, that you're not a bot.
Okay, so did she sign it? Did she tick the box? Did she?
Yeah, she was buying a car.
Yeah, but how can a bot buy a car? Come on. Like,
Exactly.
it's a
Especially
person.
when she's standing right in front of you and you handing her the fucking keys and you're asking her if she's a bot. How
Hey,
fucking
maybe
dumb
we've.
can people
No, no,
be?
no, 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 no.
Seriously.
Remember, we have Terminator in our law.
Oh, okay, yeah.
LORA. Yeah, so,
She must have been a
you
pretty
know,
fucking good AI, is all I can say.
maybe she was good looking too, because some AIs, like that, the last robot that they sent to kill Arnold Schwarzenegger, she was fucking mean, so you
Well,
never know.
true, true. They might have put a chip in her, my mum bakes cakes. They very well might have. And Peter Noddle, I don't think she looked like Irona from um, Richie Rich or something. It was Irona from
uh
Richie Rich,
no, I
or was
don't.
that the
What?
Jetsons?
I don't know. I'm out of that stuff. I want to ask my mom bakes cakes what kind of chip, because chocolate chip, you see, that thing won't fit under your skin. And if they want to track you, they already have your phone,
I
your
was kind of
IP
hoping for
address.
salt and vinegar personally, but hey,
Oh my God, no, guys. So, have you seen our friend, what's his
Jetsons, yeah.
name? No, our friend, Cyborg Living, Slim Slide.
Slim living cyborg.
Yes, he's got
Yes,
chips.
yeah,
Yes,
he
and
can
his
regulate his
chips,
temperature
yeah,
and he
but
can open
they're
doors and
not
shit.
tiny. Like you can see it under the skin.
Most of them, yeah.
I think a chocolate chip might be too small.
Well, it depends on where you put it. It'll dissolve pretty quickly in certain spots.
Apparently, it's got to be in your hand because you keep your phone in your hand, so it's got to signal to the phone which it uses. So why don't they just rather use the phone?
Did you just say blah to my salt and vinegar chips, my mum bakes cakes? Because if you did, well, blah back to you. Because
Well, I don't
salt and
speak
vinegar
blah,
are
so I don't
yummy.
understand. Yes, especially on
Yeah.
fresh bread. That's the only time I will have salt and vinegar chips. You see, my mouth
Oh,
is watering for fuck's
oh,
sakes.
mine too. I had hot chippies with salt with vinegar on them last night. I drowned them. Oh, yum. And I haven't eaten tonight yet, so that's what I might be doing again tonight.
All right, so shall we go for another 10 minutes or so and then call it quits? How are you
Yeah,
feeling?
sure. Yeah, I'm all
All
right.
right.
I'm all right. We can go
So,
for a bit longer. We
well,
can.
I liked my 6 clips of sunsets for the last 6 months on the first of every month. I put that together. I thought that was quite cool. No
Yeah,
flat
I
earther
like
wants
them.
to talk to me, as usual.
Well, what did you guys think of Sal's sunrises and sunsets and stuff? Were they? No, they were all sunsets, weren't they? Or were they
Yeah, they
sunrises
were
too?
all
They
sunsets.
were all
Yeah,
sunsets. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
they're beautiful. I'm
yeah.
just
That
going to grab a
was
drink.
quite hard work. Also, more and more I'm seeing on Facebook, Mipet, your 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 hypothesis that flat earthers just don't understand anything. Because they will say silly things like, "Why are there seasons?"
Yeah, but more and more, the seasons are changing. Like summer, there was barely a summer this year down here, and it's like now this winter, it's fucking freezing. All of a sudden, it went from, okay to like okay to sort of late in the season to it's fucking freezing. It's
It is very cold
it's
here. This
it's
morning we started off
horrible.
at like 2 degrees. Today is actually quite beautiful. For the past 2 days, we had this ice wind. People are actually expecting snow here in the mountains.
Wow.
That's how
Did you know
cold
that
it is.
in Australia we get more snow in our snow area than the Swiss Alps?
I didn't even know that you get snow.
Well, there you go. There's a fun fact for everyone. And
That's very interesting.
well, I'm full of fun facts. Um,
But
Stevie B, they're great, but a flirt does not like the real world. They live in their own world. Of course they do. And my mum bakes
well,
cake. Sunsets are just CGI. Yeah, of course. And Peter says incontrovertible proof that the sun sets. Yes. Oh, and my mum bakes cakes. True. The sun does not actually set. It's the earth that rotates. True, true.
yes, I wish a flat earther like. Can I even use the word honest and flat earther in the same sentence? I feel that I'm unable to. I
I honestly
shouldn't.
think flat earthers are fucking dumb. Yes, you can. There you go.
Oh wow. Oh, all right. All right. All right.
you,
All
I don't
right.
use tally ho papers.
What the hell is a tally ho? Explain
A tally
yourself.
Tally ho is like a rolly paper. It's a packet of rolly papers. They're called tally
Oh,
hos.
we call them
Tally ho, and
Leslie and
off
my
we go.
brother.
Yes.
Oh, we only have Australians in the in the chat.
Pete,
No.
Peter and my mum bakes cake. Stevie B, where are you from? Are you from the good country? I know. No, I know. No, he's from. I don't know. I'm.
Because let me tell you quickly
Oh,
why I'm asking. Oh, you see,
yeah, UK.
because
There you go. Pretty sure he was, but I didn't want to say it in case
yes, we were
I
wrong.
toilet
Yes.
paper for smokers.
No, 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 no. Thanks. But
And
I
no,
would like to
Peter, that's my
tell
brains. Thank you.
guys, stop making me choke. I have to say this quickly before I forget. If you are if you are somewhere in Miami, Florida, and south of that point of Miami, Florida, you can see part of the Southern Cross on the horizon. Right? So if you look south, look towards the south, you'll be able to see the Southern Cross close to the horizon. So if anybody can pass this message on to somebody somewhere near there who can help us with an observation, I would really appreciate that.
Miami. I don't.
Next.
I'm not sure whether I know anyone in Miami. I mean, I
Yeah, I'm
possibly could
just
know, but I don't know that I know,
I don't
if
know
that
that
makes
I know.
sense.
Yeah. Um
You know what I mean.
seven
Not Mexican.
74 or minus 80.194. That's the coordinates plus minus and anywhere south of that. If anybody
well,
wants to help us do the observations, that
well,
would be very
you've got
nice.
3 Australians and a guy from the UK here. I mean, Sal.
He can't. Yeah. Yeah, but somebody can pass it on.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
pass it on.
it's
It's
fucking the
like a
3rd of
Chinese
June
whisper.
already. Yeah, it's already the 3rd of June. And Hugh Jaws wanted to make this observation like in between the 14th and like the 28th of June. So I went to check for different locations, and like anybody on that
Yeah,
latitude,
and
the
or
parallel,
below,
and then the meridian, and anybody
below that.
like, yeah, and the meridian to the towards the east of that, anywhere down there, and to where Mipet side of the world is. Any of these people can, from the top there by Florida and down there by Mipet, and all of us in between in that general area will be able to make observations on those nights. And anybody that's willing to help us anywhere where you are in between these, I think it's, what did I say? 25 degrees north and 25 degrees south. Oh, no, I don't know what you are, Mapet.
No,
You are way
it's
down,
yeah. I'm down 23, I
more
think,
down,
something like that.
23, yeah.
Yeah,
So way
I
down
think that's
by
right, isn't it,
Mapet.
my mum?
Looney Lindsay.
Oh yeah, Southern Cross is the mirror image of Polaris, apparently, according to
Oh
Looney
my
Lindsay.
God, no,
Yeah.
guys, really?
Oh, he's insane. Yeah. Have you never not seen
Ah,
any
no,
of
I've heard of.
Lindsay?
No, I just didn't know he said
Oh,
that. The
trust
last
me.
time,
Oh, if you want a really good fucking laugh, just watch one of his videos. Oh,
look,
seriously, he is hilarious.
I'm still working on my video with Ross, because that's a lot of
Oh God.
ridiculousness packed into those 3 hours there. I have to go through it painstakingly.
Oh, you poor person.
Yes, boobs on the whiteboard. I was going to say that. And he wants to He says you must take the southern sky and overlay it over the northern sky and then see if it matches. But obviously, it's not going
which
to
it doesn't.
match. Yeah, we don't have a
Oh,
like a southern point.
the other day on was it last week on Terry's or the week before? He was saying some crap, and then he turned around and he said, "Oh, I should be getting the Nobel Prize, but no one understands this except me." It's like,
Duh. Oh, is he like the southern version of Roger of Mud Fossil? Because now Mud
yeah,
Fossil
kind of. Yeah,
wants to
kind of.
turn his
But he's from New
university.
Zealand, so he's from New
Yeah,
Zealand, so he has nothing to do with Australia. I mean,
I
we've
just
got
said southern.
Psycho Ross. Yeah, so he's the New Zealand nut job. Yeah,
I
so
saw Everett Anderson showcase a South African flat earther
nut
also,
job.
and it's not one of our usuals.
Yeah, the no brain price. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, these guys, and none of them want to come talk to me. Like even Carl said in my video this morning that I'm doing great work and it doesn't think that flat earthers are doing the same, and they're not. And it hurts me. It, it causes me
Oh my
physical
god,
pain, flat earthers.
Lindsay's asking for money to release a secret video. Yeah, right.
Oh,
What's he going to do?
for
Whisper
what?
on it or something? Well, it's a secret.
Probably some open source document that NASA released recently or something.
Oh, wonder where I put that.
What?
There was.
Because
Oh, I'm just.
aeroplanes are rigid. Did you know that? But it's not.
Oh my
Aeroplanes are
god.
not
Yes,
rigid.
I
And it's
know. That
written
was
there that
hilarious.
yeah, that they just say that airplanes are rigid just to make the maths and everything easier. Why complicate things, which I'm good with? Why complicate it? If it works, it works. So the I'm starting to feel that flat earthers just misunderstand everything on purpose just to make themselves feel relevant. I don't know, man. I don't
Oh wow. So Lindsay has proof that debunks the globe flat Earth model. So is this the globe that? So these are the globers that I don't get that. So the flat Earth model that the globers believe in, like the
know. Most probably
Makeda,
straw man.
what's the yeah, who the fuck knows? That that Earth moon, sorry, sun moon picture that you showed me the other day, that was leaked by NASA and was it Elon Musk or got
Oh yeah,
intercepted?
that thing I sent you. That thing was so stupid.
Can you put it up?
I don't know. Let me see.
Because that's just nuts.
I'm going to.
Ooh,
What?
my mum bakes cakes has done a video on Lindsay. So
Ooh,
I'm going to
okay.
be checking that out.
All right. I'm just going to see if I can send that photo to my phone because the photo's on my phone and I'm broadcasting from the laptop. But don't you have it? Can't I send it to you? Can't you share your screen?
Possibly. The fact
Let
that
me
I've
send
never
it to
ever
you.
done it before. Oh, no, I've got your. Oh, okay. No, because I'm on my phone.
Oh, damn. Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
You can explain the photo so long.
Okay, let me just pull it up again. Okay, it's a picture of basically, well, it looks like ice all around, and there's this tiny little bit of, um, well, sort of icy land in the middle, and then it's got the moon on one side and the sun on the other side. It's almost like a yin yang thing, and it's got Elon Musk agreed. This is from Flat Earth Science Debate on Facebook, and it's got data leak at Elon Musk and NASA. This photo and another 11 photos are said to be from one of Elon Musk's SpaceX satellites. These photos were not encrypted during transmission. NASA hackers would have intercepted them. So all of a sudden, the flat earthers are taking what Elon Musk and NASA are saying as true. So, well, that's what I take out of that anyway. Yeah. So, hi, Earth is life. So, yeah, and it's got the moon and the sun rotating around this little sort of, I can only describe it as a tiny bit of land, and then all iced around the outside. It's
Yeah, I'm
just,
trying to.
it's like not even the, yeah, it's not even a picture of land masses that are on the earth. So who the fuck knows? But apparently it's been taken by satellites and not encrypted in transmission. So these NASA hacked it. Or no, the NASA didn't hack it. Or did they? I can't even remember what I said now. that's how
No,
that's how
they
fucking
found
funny
it
it
from
is.
the satellites. It was something about the satellites.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were not encrypted during transmission, or else NASA hackers would have intercepted them. So,
Hold on, where the
oh,
hell is it? There it is. Uh,
oh, you should have just gone into our thingies and opened
yeah,
it
no,
from
it's
there. But anyway,
I have to send it from my phone to the laptop, and then I'll be able to send it to you. Hopefully, because I'm so silly like this. Because I take so many screenshots of all the stupid that they show everywhere.
and then you show that to me. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, because you don't go there to find it for yourself. So, you know, I
Yeah,
have
well, you know
to
that I just so
share the
not in the need
stupid
of
with
it.
you. No, you are. You are. Because we all need to be aware of the stupid that is being broadcast so blatantly and so proudly on the internet, in the internet land, for everybody to see how much I misunderstand stuff. Or they, you know. I can't seem to find that one now. Where is it? Where the hell is it? No idea.
Just go into our DMs, yours and mine, and scroll up a little bit.
Oh, will I be able to do it from there? Because,
Should be able to. Then you just share your screen.
okay.
Like you open it up on there and then just
Yeah,
share
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen.
Okay, I will do that. Here's it. Okay. And then now I must share my screen. Copy. Open.
And I'll be watching your video after we finished My Mum Bakes Cakes because anything you do on anything that is done on Lindsay, I will find a scream. I'm sure, because he's just yeah. I catch him occasionally when I pop into Terry's streams if I'm not too tired, and yeah, he just is a boatload of batshit crazy.
Wow. Okay.
What, you don't agree? How to be a flat earther. Lie, cheat, quote mine, play memes, cherry pick, and so much more shit. Absolutely agree.
Share. I need to share my screen and then share a screen, right? And then screen sharing works best on a good computer. Okay, thanks for that. Right, I'm going to share my screen now.
Does that imply that you've got a shit computer?
Maybe, who knows? But there's my screen, yeah. Window,
How rude.
share. There's the photo that we are talking about. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Can you make it bigger?
Um, no. Oh, God. Now it's gone. There. I can't make it bigger. But can you see it?
Well, I can.
Oh, can't the other people see it?
I did see that one, My Mum Bakes Cakes, where he actually admitted that the globe model actually works. And then he went back on it and
Oh,
removed
my
it. I
goodness.
do know that one. But yeah, can you see, like, there's the little tiny bit of um, land in the middle that's all white. Then there's the moon and the sun above it, and then it's all white on the outside. And they're saying this came from a satellite, guys. I mean, how fucking dumb is that? Okay, so we're being told,
Yeah.
Peter said, open the original, click down on the bottom where it says open original.
Uh,
At the bottom of the thingy where it says open original. At the bottom of the
open
picture.
link. Open
No,
link.
open original.
No, there's no, I don't see an open original.
Okay, click on the picture again.
Yeah.
Click on it.
Yeah, I clicked on it.
No, you haven't. Click on it, and then at the bottom of the picture, it says open original. Just at the bottom of the picture.
No, I've got add reaction, edit message, pin,
No, 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 no,
reply.
no, no. When you're in Discord
Yeah.
and then you click on the picture and it comes up
Yeah.
that little bit bigger. And then
Yeah.
directly underneath that picture, it says open image.
Oh,
Open,
there. Open original.
yes, open original.
Ah, is
And
that
then
bigger
share
now?
your screen once that's open.
Oh, now I'm a share my screen. Okay, hold
Yes.
on. Where do
Thank you, Peter.
I go? Because, I'm silly like that. Share screen, share window, share that,
Well, you can
share.
tell that we're totally computer literate here. You know,
Yeah,
it's
fucking
awesome.
hell, we are awesome. This always happens. We just on the ball and everything's ready to go.
Okay, you didn't open the original, did you? Oh, here we go. No, you haven't opened the original at the bottom.
I am. I am opening the original at the bottom.
Okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, can you see it now?
No, you got to open the original. Because it'll open on a tab in YouTube.
Yes,
Or
in
like, yeah, on you,
in this
or on in Google, whatever.
there. I'm sharing it. It even says that I'm sharing it. There, it's even on the screen for us.
but it's still small. You need to, I can still see the little thing that says open image
Okay, again.
or open original.
There. Now, shit. I am saying open original.
Yeah, it should open. Once it's open in your browser, then show that screen.
That's
That,
what I'm doing.
no, you haven't. That's not it. That's not open in your browser. That's just you've clicked on it and it's come up. That's, you're still in Discord on that one. At the bottom where it says open original, you need to click on that and it will open in your browser.
There, it's open there. Now,
Share that screen, the one in your browser.
oh, okay.
And then on your cursor, you'll have the little plus and the little minus sign to be able to zoom in and out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but don't be silent while I'm trying to do this.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we're working on it, guys. Oh, I'm going to actually grab that link as well from My Mum Bakes Cakes. Copying that and putting that on there too, because Lindsay is crazy. Lindsay,
Yeah.
admission.
Nah, I can't. I can't do it. I'm struggling a lot, so I'm not even gonna worry. I will try and um cancel. I will try and figure it out. Screen sharing was
Another
cancelled. Yes,
time.
I know because I'm a moron. I know.
No, you're not a moron.
These are
It's
the
just
things.
frustrating. This is why I
These are the
don't do
things I just don't
technology shit.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tell me to go and make some observations outside and gather some data, that I can do. Tell me to like put it on the computer and show us on the screen. I seem to not be able to do it.
But you
Oh,
know what I
you know
do you
what the
get what I'm
problem is?
tell
I know
me.
what the problem is that this photo is not on my phone on the laptop. The photo is on the on my phone.
But you've
So
got Discord on your laptop, haven't you?
yes, but the original photo, it
Doesn't
was
matter.
sent from my
Does
phone to your.
doesn't
So there's
matter.
no original photo on the laptop.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you go, because you when you click on it in Discord, you click on it and it blows up that little bit bigger, and then it'll
Yeah.
still say at the bottom open original. You just click on open original and it will automatically open in a new tab, and you'll have that little
Okay. Hello.
hello. Yep,
Share
it'll
this
open up.
page. Can I
There you
share
go.
this page
Yes. Yes, yes,
to
yes.
wait? Doesn't say it. I don't have an option of. Should I copy the link? I don't know. Cast it.
Yep, that'll do.
No, give
Sounds good.
us a sound.
Tech can be hard, but it's always doable. Yes, it is. But when you've got two females in the room that want to just throw their computers out the window to watch them fly, it's
And test out gravity. Copy
yeah.
it. I just wish I could bloody share this bloody thing with you guys. It's just ooh, what does it say here? Okay, no, that's just to zoom it in
See,
and
if I was on
out.
my laptop, I'd probably be able to do it, but I'm not on my laptop. I'm on my phone. So,
Yeah, and we know how good I am. If there was a, I don't have to share to StreamYard. I mean, I've got all the other options: Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, even LinkedIn and Pinterest.
what about YouTube?
Not even, I don't even have the option for YouTube. I got a copy link option, create a
Yeah, copy
QR
link
code.
and paste. Copy link
Yeah.
and paste it into YouTube.
Oh, into the YouTube chat.
Yeah, or copy it into Streamlabs, maybe.
Um, I got that, and I
Peter,
can go here.
suggestions. If she
Um,
copies the link, where should she paste it to make it actually pop up? Don't degrade yourselves. Well, we're not. We're just there you go. You can have a look at it for yourself, guys. Yeah. But yes, it's a very silly photo, and to think that it was
okay,
actually
hold on.
taken by a satellite, I think that that's hilarious. And that all of a sudden Elon Musk and NASA uh, have given out this information or let slip
Where
this
is it
information.
now? Ah, here we go. Okay, so I need to close that and close that and see what's happening there. Go there.
I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. I'm so terrible at live streaming. It's not even
Well,
funny.
we're
You
both
know, it's
only
hilarious, don't
learning
get me
this
wrong.
still.
But
But we're just learning,
that's the
so
image that Mipet wants me to really share with us because for me, it looks like the people on the ground are looking up through like a hole in the clouds to the clear blue sky and seeing the sun and the moon up there at the same time.
oh, and everything's clouds. Is that what you think? Okay, different perspective.
Oh,
But that would mean that the sun and the moon are under the clouds.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, whatever, it's been CGI'd by the idiot that made it up, and it certainly wasn't Elon Musk or NASA. I can, I'd put bets on that because I don't think a satellite would be able to take a photo like that because it's not real. The Earth looks nothing like that,
Yes,
and the
and
sun and the moon
especially with
do
the
not look like that. I mean, how
yeah, I've
close are
got
the sun
the
and moon together?
about apparently the from what I understand, the moon is 400 times smaller than the sun in size, and then the distance away from each other is about 400 times. So they even each other out, you know, with angular size. That's why we can have eclipses and all of that. I don't know.
Yeah, and there you go. Peter's already said SpaceX satellites, the Starlinks, don't have cameras, so it'd be sort of impossible anyway.
That is the fucking so they so dumb. I thought
Yeah,
space is fake, and I thought satellites don't exist. And now
yeah.
they are telling us that satellites caught something that, you know, sort of kind of, if you squint a certain way and maybe turn in a certain angle, it might look like something.
And stand on your head and let all the blood rush into it.
Oh God, please don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying, then, you might pass out and then it might look like something.
Yeah,
But yes,
apparently
Mum and
some
Baked
people are
Cake,
so
totally fake.
No, the other thing that I found bothered me about flat earthers is that they think that we base the shape of the earth on the lines of latitude and longitude. I'm not kidding. I saw that in a post.
And that's scary. I mean, it's scary to think. Oh, I guess Peter got. Sorry, I forgot. You got to stick your tongue out the right direction, or else you're completely stuffed. Just doesn't
But
work.
what if there's no breeze? What if there's no breeze? Like
Well, it's
today is
easier to stay
absolutely
upside down.
stunning.
It's easier to walk on your hands if there's no breeze.
I don't know which way would the pendulum swing.
Oh God, did any of you guys see? Was it last week or the week before? We had a guy with with a plumb bob, because it wasn't actually a pendulum because he didn't set it swinging, and he was just waiting for the earth to move under it.
Oh
So
God,
it's this.
really?
So he's just saying that how can the earth doesn't move because the plumb bob didn't move. So, and he said, I'll come back in a couple of months to see if it's moved. And I was just like, fucking hell.
No,
Sorry,
guys.
but I could
That
not
is,
stop laughing. It was
can I say
freaking
it?
hilarious.
Can I say it?
Dumb.
That is not how that works. Jesus, guys.
Yes,
I don't
Flirt
know. And as I
love to shoot
say,
themselves in the foot.
time and time again, I say this, and these are adults, you know, adults. How can they allow themselves to get this confused?
Oh, they're not confused. They're just dumb fucks.
Okay, I
Yeah,
concede.
look how they want to use the sextant. Yes, I like
Mm,
sextents. I really
yeah,
do. I should have used a sextant today, but
but
I
not
didn't. I
like
used my bed instead.
okay. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yep, and I
No,
did stick my tongue out in the right way. So shit.
yeah, yeah,
That was too much
yeah.
information. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, can we go
Yes,
back to how a
the adults
sextant is
have a
supposed to?
limited education. Yep. Sorry, go on.
No, the sextant is supposed to be used where you don't really have, like, the land at your disposal when you're
Yes,
like in the middle of the ocean and stuff.
but with it, according to Oakley, you can't have a curved adjacent.
Yeah, but that's a nonsensical
Doesn't work.
statement because an adjacent means that something is next to something.
Well,
Like the curve
exactly. And
is
you
next
can't
to a
have a
curve.
curved one. And you can't
You
have
can
a
have any
curved
fucking pattern you want. Like, and a tangent is just simply a straight line. These people have no idea what words mean. Damn it. And me, a lowly
one.
South African, I you know I think about
No,
our
you're not a
education
lowly
as,
South African. You're smarter than the average flat Earth South African anyway.
and this is
Smarter
all
than the
flat
average
earthers.
South African. Yeah.
Yeah, you know oh, there's no South Africans in my chat as far as I can see, but as I said, the petrol price did go to 25 rand. It's almost 25 rand a liter now.
That's insane. Although we're hitting pretty high petrol prices, but yes, I don't have to worry about that for another 20 days, 25 days.
Yeah.
So
Geometric. My mom bakes cakes. You forgot geometric horizon.
the
Yeah,
inferior
yeah,
horizon
the
or the
geometric
imaginary horizon
horizon.
or the
Where's the
physical
geometric?
horizon or any other horizon. Yes. Or
Yeah.
isn't the geometric? Where the fuck did they come up with that? You know, if you don't have a geometric horizon, you haven't got anything or some shit that they come up with.
Okay.
Well,
As a kid,
why?
did you ever play with
Yeah.
a fucking hula hoop or hold the ball right to your eyes, to see what will happen to the ball, or hold your two hold your two fingers, like close to your eyes, and then bring them close together, and you see that in there it looks like they're touching, but in real life it's not touching. It looks like the two fingers are like going into each other. Don't they do those experiments?
I used to hold up two fingers, but they certainly weren't together.
No, they weren't together, but they look like they're together.
Well,
Perspective.
no, they
No?
were split into a V and done the right.
Oh
Sorry.
God. Yeah, no, I understand.
Exactly my
But
mum bakes cakes.
yeah, I
Fuck
was
off.
gonna
I
say,
mean, fucking horizon. Yes.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And also I don't really have a horizon. You know what another thing is that I have to mention, which it seems like Dirth, Ditrh guy,
Dirt,
and
dirt.
Ross have the same misunderstanding, right? They
They've got
think that
brains.
they got no brains.
Well, no, they've got brains. That's their misunderstanding, that they actually have brains, because we all know they
Oh,
don't.
jeez. Let's see. You're just
Okay,
cutting to the
sorry.
bone today, eh? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
My mom bakes cakes, Fluff's doing experiments. Are you kidding? No, I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. They do some stuff. Like take blurry photos on a hot day over water, things like that.
Yeah, but that's not an experiment. That's just a flirt being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, ding. I just wish that some married to misunderstanding. Yes, yes, they've reconciled themselves to that ideology. I would call it an ideology. Their misunderstanding of how the actual physics works, how
Yeah,
chemistry
they're
works.
married. Yeah.
There's I mean, water is, what it is. It's made of those two things and one of those things, and that's how we get water. There's mm, you know that's it. You break down those components, and what are you going to get? The bare atoms of those things. That's the chemistry and the physics of it. If that works the way it does, why would you think that the other things don't? Why would you think the earth is special like that? And you doesn't have to conform to physics.
Yes. Conformity. Who wants to conform? Conforming can be really boring.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what the science is, denoting, and you can use that denotion to make predictable uses in our lives, why would you diss it?
Well, this
I
is
mean, you
true.
use the internet all fine and dandy.
Yes, and this is what I don't get about idiots that deny everything. Because let's be honest, it's not just denying that they live on a globe. It's always more than that. They deny space. They deny, well, fucking
Satellites, they
everything, basically.
deny
Yeah.
fucking jet fuel. Do you know that there's a jet fuel conspiracy?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes, I do. And I love the fact that they think that, they park fucking tankers inside the wings or some shit. Um, I mean, or it's, you know, air that's, you know, pumped out really fast
Compressor.
or some shit. Yeah, just ridiculous.
In my
Um,
mom bakes case, CC is the epitome of misunderstanding.
no, no, no.
Mama.
CC Chris is married to misunderstanding. She told him that he was an idiot.
She did, hey.
No,
And
that
he
was awesome.
unwittingly put that on the internet.
No, he didn't do it unwittingly. He did that on purpose, Sal.
No.
Because there's no,
Why would you do
well,
something
it's
like that on
still up
purpose?
there. It's still
I
up there.
know. I
Why would he
know.
have uploaded it if he didn't mean it to do it on purpose?
Maybe she did it on purpose then.
I don't think she knows how to do shit like that on purpose. Although it might have been. You never know. And yes,
Okay.
airplanes run on air, just like
Yeah.
water planes run on water. Or that's
They're called
seaplanes.
boats.
Sorry,
No, they are called
seaplanes.
boats.
No, seaplanes. You know, like the ones that have got the little runner ski
Yeah, yeah, I
things
know. I love
that
it.
go on.
Yeah.
So seaplanes run on sea.
I
Doesn't
think you
that
might
make
be
sense?
confusing like the fluffs. Already there's a big problem with their confusion. Add more words and you make it more confusing.
Yes. You see, it's word salad with bullshit dressing.
Yes. We can do
There
it
you go.
too.
Ta-da.
All right, my doll, you want to tell me what's coming up on your channel? Shill your channel, put your channel in the link, in the thing, in the chat.
Oh, God, you're going to ask me to do that. Shit. Means I've got to actually do something. Okay. Let me find.
Mipet
Well,
sells
I've got
seashells by the seashore. Or
a
not on the
seashore. Yeah.
seashore.
I do have some more limericks, shill limericks coming out very shortly. They usually come out on a Monday, although sometimes I get a bit slack and don't do them. Uh, so, yeah, on time, because I was actually cooked last week, so I think that they didn't. Oh, no, they did come out on
Yeah, I
time.
saw one while I was in town the other day.
So, yeah, I do attempt to make sure they come out on time. But I'm hoping to get some other bits and pieces together. And yeah, I'm just trying to think of what else I've got. The shills, of course, we've got the pub chat tomorrow. Oh, well, tomorrow morning for us. So, yeah. And then we've got the Silly Shill Show and the Uncalled For, which isn't the actual Uncalled For, it's Amy's show. So it's still as yet unnamed. So we're kind of still calling it the Uncalled For, even though it's not. But you get the drift. On their Sunday, our Monday. But hey, who the hell knows what's going on? It's the Silly Shills. And yeah, that's sort of about it for me. But I'm hoping to get some
Nice.
more parody songs happening. You know, I just got to kick a few people up the arsehole. So, you know how it is.
Enjoy it while you're doing it.
Oh,
That is very
absolutely.
nice. Yes. And on my channel, who knows what the hell to expect because I'm working on a very long video. It's going to be called The Ridiculousness of Flat Earth or something like that. Or It's Ridiculous is Not an Argument, something like that. And then I've asked a couple of content creators for permission to clip from their videos, and I've been given permission by people like Pologia and MC Toon and Fight the Flat Earth so far. So I've got full permission to take whatever clips I need from the ones I mentioned to them. And that will be coming up in the next week or so. Otherwise, just look at your notifications. Please press the bell and yeah, get notifications for our video.
Oh, and that's awesome. Mama Bakes Cake's going to cut some Mr. Sensible reading Vogue on poetry. So that should be awesome.
Yes, yes.
So
My
cool,
son
cool.
just came to say hello.
I can
Nice.
hear him in the background.
Yes. And he's waving at me fervently. Mama. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for being with us for the last an hour and 15 minutes. Peter Nuttall, my mom bakes cakes, Stevie B, Mipet, thank you for your time. I know that I'm squeezing your schedule, but I really appreciate you lending yourself to my channel for these live streams. You know, I wouldn't be able to do it without you.
Oh, I always have fun, but yeah, this is a long day for me. It's up at 6 in the morning on Fridays for me. So it's yeah, the eyes start drooping a little bit, but hey, I'm here and I'm
Thank you.
sucking on the coke to keep myself awake.
Thank you,
So no, it's
guys.
always a pleasure, Sal.
Thank you. Guys, you must all be safe out there and visit our channels. You guys know where we are, you know our names. Looking forward to discussing with you in the comments. And obviously, we have Discord and all of that. And I've now reopened my BitChute. So I'll see how wide I can get. You know,
Ooh,
sending
that
my
sounds
videos out there
interesting.
because
Oh my god, you don't want to say things like that.
no, because my videos need more exposure. 4 years, Mipet, this June.
Yes, I know,
Four
but
years.
wide, Sal. You're exposing yourself
Widespread
wide. You're wide open.
reality.
Yes.
Wide. Wide.
Peter, how dare you?
Bye.
Bye, guys.